Hey guys, Eitan, welcome back to my channel. The title you read is true. Today we are making 2-ingredient donuts. It's absolutely insane. I saw this recipe posted by my friend Danielle at Peas, Love, and Carrots on Instagram, and it just blew my mind. Like 2-ingredient donuts. I love donuts and I love things that are super easy. She's an absolute culinary genius. You guys, seriously, she's amazing. So she actually lives in Israel, so I'm gonna now FaceTime her to talk to her about how she came up with this recipe, and then we're actually gonna make it. All right, let's give Danielle a call. All right. Hi.
Hi, Eitan.
How are you? We are now FaceTiming from 6,000 miles away. Kind of crazy. I was actually just in Israel this summer, as you guys saw on my channel, and we ate at Danielle's house. So me and Danielle have been wanting to do. Yeah.
So fun to have you here.
The food was amazing, obviously. So we want to do another collab video, but we haven't been in the same country for a while. So I figured doing this over FaceTime was a really cool way to use technology. Okay, so how did you come up with this awesome recipe?
So basically, I was working for a company that I work with to make videos, and I needed to come up with a very easy, quick, fried food. Sorry, it's vacation around here. There's some background noise. With a fried dough recipe, and I saw this hack on Facebook about using cake mix to make churros. Well, I tried it. It does not work, actually. Cake mix does not fry. It has way too many chemicals. So after a month of working on it, I gave up. After 2 weeks of giving up, I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, oh my gosh, melted ice cream. It has everything you need.
Yeah.
Eggs, cream, sugar. All you need to do is add flour. So I played around with it. We get in Israel flour with yeast. It's readily available. But I know in America you don't get that.
Yeah.
So you can always just use regular flour and add some yeast. Those measurements are in the recipe. And that's it. And then you just heat them, let them rise, and you have donuts. It's the craziest thing.
That's actually crazy. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go make those, and then I'll call you when I'm finished, and I'll tell you how they turned out.
I feel like that's a tease. Where you're gonna call me while you're eating the donuts, and I have to watch you eat the donuts.
I guess so, but you can make them. It's your recipe.
Technology is only taking us so far. One day we need to be able to pass the food through the phone.
I know, when I see your Instagram posts, every time I'm like, can you just like pass it through the phone, please?
I know. Okay.
All right, I'll call you in a little bit. Okay, so now in the kitchen, and it's time to make these donuts. So as Danielle said, you really need to use self-rising flour that has yeast if you only want to make it with 2 ingredients. I couldn't find that, so I'm just using some all-purpose flour and a little bit of yeast. So technically it's 3 ingredients for me, but we're still gonna call it 2 ingredients because it could technically be 2 ingredients if you can get your hands on that. So right over here, I have myself some ice cream over here, and I'm gonna go melt this in the microwave until it is fully a liquid. All right, let's go. Okay, so I've now melted all of the ice cream, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add our yeast into the all-purpose flour. And again, if you're using self-rising flour that has this yeast already in it, then you can totally just use the self-rising flour itself, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of that in to kind of make my own homemade self-rising flour. So just give this a little mix, and now I'm gonna add almost all of it to my mixer over here. Basically what Danielle wrote in her recipe is that because every ice cream is gonna be a little different when melted, you might need a little less or a little more flour. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of flour out over here, and now I'm going to pour in the melted ice cream. And let's go all in there. Okay, I'll just plop that down over there. And let's just start mixing it up and see how this works. I'm really excited to see this. Oh my God, all right, I think the dough is probably done, because look at this, it's like coming off, okay. Here we go, let's take this off of here. Don't mind the mess behind me. I know this is not one of my usual videos, but when I saw Danielle's recipe, I'm like, Danielle, we have to make this video right away because you are just like a culinary genius. Oh my God, yeah, this table is literally shaking as I'm doing this. Oh my God, this is shaking like crazy. Maybe not the best idea. You know what, let's just move over here. You guys can still see. All right, I'm gonna need it from over here because that'll just be 100 times easier. Okay, so I finished eating my dough, and now it is time to separate into the individual sufganiyot donuts. So I'm just going to take the dough cut off a little piece like this, and you're gonna wanna round it into a nice ball. And what I love about this recipe is it's literally the easiest thing ever. You don't have to let this rise and then divide it into the balls. You just literally make it, and then Danielle has this great technique where you just place it right on a piece of parchment paper, which you'll see later makes it much easier to fry. And I'm just gonna repeat those steps with the rest of our dough. All right, here is my last ball of dough. I'm gonna put it on here, and I'm gonna let these rise for about an hour to 2 hours until they double in size. And the things I'm looking for in these donuts to see how great they are is, first, do they look like donuts when they're fried? Second, do they taste like donuts? And third, is the inside texture like donuts? And from what I saw in Danielle's pictures and video, these look like the real deal. Okay, I'll see you guys in 2 hours when they double in size. Okay, so I just took my donuts out of the oil. So I fried them up, and then I covered them in some sugar, which is kind of like the traditional thing to do with sufganiyot oat. And since I figured like I can't eat sufganiyot oat without a filling, I put together like a quick peanut butter filling. It's really just like peanut butter, powdered sugar, and some milk. It's not like really a real thing, a recipe. I just whipped it up so I have something to put inside of it. So let's take a donut. This one's really hot, so I'm gonna let's get this one right over here. Right, look how ginormous this is. I'm not sure if I was supposed to make them these big. So let's see if I can, there we go. I stuck that in there, and let's try to get as much of that filling in there until it's popping out the top. Okay, there we go. Look at that insane donut. Okay, I mean, let me try to bring this as close as I can. You guys, look at how incredible that looks. Okay, there's literally only one last thing to do. Let's just dig in and see, do these donuts live up to the hype? I'm hoping they do. All right, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna have to go for a few more bites until I can assess this, because this is really good. Okay, I'm sure my mouth is a mess right now. Look at that. That is a perfect pillowy center. It is not raw. The cooking time is perfect, the 3 to 4 minutes, and it's a donut. I mean, this is incredible. Okay, I'm sure I look like a mess because I just devoured that donut, but let's talk about this. Guys, I am seriously blown away. Like, it is seriously a donut. It's not like kind of like a donut. It's not similar to a donut. It is a donut. It is nice and pillowy on the inside, nice and crunchy on the outside. The flavor tastes like a donut. Using that ice cream is perfect because it not only gives it all the ingredients that you need to make the actual dough, it also has those vanilla flavors in there, the sugar in there, that just gives it the perfect amount of sweetness and flavor. All right, I'm gonna go finish devouring these donuts, and then I'm gonna go call Danielle back to just tell her how amazing these are and to finish the end off this video. Okay. I'm gonna go eat all these. Okay, so now that I finished making these delicious donuts, let's call Danielle to tell her how they came out. All right, here we go. Let's see. Hi, oh my God, those donuts were insane. Like,
it's crazy, right? It's unbelievable.
It's actually crazy. I used a bunch of ice cream. I melted it down in the microwave because I did not have the patience to like let it like melt on its own. Mix it together, let it rise. It rose beautifully, and it was insane. I've actually never made sufganiyot oat donuts like that, where it's like a round one. I made it round instead of with a hole. I've never done it before, so it was cool. Like, I read your thing about how you have to like fry at a lower temperature for longer. Because the first one I fried at a higher temperature because I forgot to read that part of the recipe, and then the middle was raw, and I'm like, oh, let me actually read the recipe fully, and then I started frying at lower temperature, and it was perfect. Like, it's actually insane. Like,
and they're fluffy on the inside and crispy on the outside.
It's like crazy. Like, it's like you need to like copyright this idea or something. Like, seriously.
Imagine if we could copyright recipes.
I know, that would be amazing. Okay, so you guys all have to go follow Danielle. She's incredibly talented. I will link all of Danielle's information down below. Go follow her on Instagram, put her website and all that down below. Seriously, you gotta check her out if you're not following her already. And if you came from Danielle's followers, hi, hope you like watching my YouTube videos. And
These are ridiculous and he's hilarious.
Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna go now. Danielle has to deal with her busy kids and everything. They're home from school this week, right?
Yeah, because it's Hanukkah. See, we have like a full setup going on here.
Wow, and the Chai Olympics are going on. If you don't know what that is, go check out Danielle's Instagram stories. It's insane. Oh, Olympics.
Right, Olympics.
Oh, I know. I keep adding an I. Olympics. Okay.
This is our board. This is the standings right now. Tonight is game 4.
Oh man.
Things are getting real.
That's intense. Okay, so this video is actually going live tomorrow because I'm editing it tonight. I'm probably just not going to go to sleep because I have a lot of editing to do. Yes. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you haven't already, be sure to click that red subscribe button down below. Go follow Danielle, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Bye.
Thanks so much, guys. Bye.